Hey everybody, it's the Chronicles of Kier coming at you. And as I promised, this is my Baltimore Comic Con pickups video. This will contain everything that I picked up from the show this weekend, including all my comic books and some toys that I picked up. Not many, but it was mostly a lot of comic books I needed to pick up to fill in holes in my collection. And as you can see, I have a pile of them here and over here. And I think I spent total in all for these books, including the toys, was 140, maybe 150 bucks total for everything. Now, a lot of books are 50 cents, some were $1 a piece and stuff like that. So I just went, I went ape crap or ape crazy or whatever you want to call it to finish filling in the holes in my collection. So let's get started. See what we got here. See what I want to start off with. Well, first start off with is the Batman Beyond series. I picked up, this is actually issue 6 of 6 I picked up for the Batman Beyond. Issue 15, 13, and 11. That's them right there. That's them. Batman Beyond. Guys gotta excuse me if you hear me sniffling or if I sound stuffed. I seem to have caught a cold overnight. I don't know from where, but yeah, I have like a sore throat or something like that. So if you hear me sniffling in between these reading or whatever, I apologize for that in advance. And here I picked up a series of the Batman Adventures from 2003. That's all of them right there. This actually is a continuation of the Batman Adventures from the early 90s, I believe 93, which was based on the kids TV show off of Fox Kids, Batman the Animated Series, which was a very popular Batman series before the Batman debuted on Kids WB. And these are the books that were continued in 2003. So I already had some, but I needed to fill some holes in the collection of this one, so I picked these up. And here were issues 5, 4, 2, 6, 7, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And let's see here. These are the original Batman Adventures, which started it all. Like I said, these are the ones that were based on the Batman the Animated Series kids cartoon. And I had a bunch of these, but I needed to fill some holes in again on these. So I got here, let me see, issue, was it 13? I have 18, 21, 23, 4, 24, 10, and by mistake, I got doubles. I got two number 8s. Speaking of doubles, if there's anybody on here that collects comic books, toys, non-sport trading cards, what have you. If you'd like to do trades, I do trades. Possibly of all the stuff that I have, like doubles and stuff like that. Just give me like a shout, comment or whatever, what you have, and then maybe we can set something up. Because I have a lot of doubles and triples and stuff like that. I'm trying to cut down on that stuff. It's so hard to do because when you're in the shows, it's like you're just grabbing. And I bring lists with me, but sometimes you just, I don't know, sometimes you just get 2s and 3rds and 4ths and stuff like that. It's crazy. So if anybody out there collects comics and you see this video, just comment on my page or whatever, or send me a comment underneath the video and let me know what you have, and maybe we can set up a trade. So getting back here, I picked up a bunch of the Batman Adventures, The Lost Years. This is a continuation of also the Batman the Animated Series comic book. And I picked up a stack here. See if I can go through them all. Probably too much to show you, but I'm trying to do like a spread out here. That's basically all of them that I got there. That's everything in that pile. Batman the Lost Adventures. And then also a continuation in the same series. This is called Batman Gotham Adventures. And I picked up a stack of these. You can see how thick that is. I'm telling you, I had a lot of holes in my collection that I need filling in, so that's all of those right there. And let's see here. What I'll do is, for the bigger piles, I won't go through them and read all the issue numbers because it'll be too much of a time consumption thing. So I'll just show you the thickness of them and do like I guess like a spread, whatnot. Show you, try to show you most of the covers. Out of the Batman series, there was another cartoon called Superman the Animated Series, also based along the lines of Batman the Animated Series. It wasn't as dark as Batman, but it was created by the same company. And they also came out with a comic book called Superman Adventures. Not the Adventures of Superman, that was a different comic book. A lot of people get that confused, but this is Superman Adventures. And again, I had a lot of holes in that collection that I needed filled, so this is everything that I bought on Superman Adventures there. Check all that out. It's a lot. And let's see here. Hey, moving on, we got Raphael, Bad Moon Rising, which was a mini-series created by Mirage here, which is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And basically this is a storyline based on Raphael himself. So I had 3 out of the 4 and I needed the 4th one, so I found that one at the show. And an issue for Who Wants to Be a Superhero from Season 2, Stan Lee's reality series off the Sci-Fi Channel. I was a big fan of the show. I watched Season 1 and watched Season 2. And this was one of the contestants of Season 2, the Diffuser. He was a police officer. I forgot what township he was from, or what state he was from. I don't know if it was Florida or something like that. But he got his own comic book. And this actually I needed to get. I didn't catch up with it in my local comic book store, but I found this at the show, so I was happy to get this. So that's the Diffuser. Then I had a couple of holes in my Scarface collection I needed. There were a couple of comic books that came out based off the Al Pacino Scarface movie. The first series was called Scarface Scarred for Life. And then the second one was called Scarface Devil in Disguise. And there were 2 volumes, and then they had a trade paperback that came out that combined all the issues into one softcover book. Which I don't have at the current time, but these are the issues I picked up. Number 5 from Scarred for Life, and I picked up here number 3 from Devil in Disguise, and then this is issue number 4 from Devil in Disguise. Then I'm also a big Street Fighter fan, based on the video game back in the early 90s. And Udon Comics had put out a bunch of Street Fighter comic books based off the same video game, and also the anime that was produced in Japan. And I found a bunch of these in a box. I believe these were $1 a piece. So I picked up a bunch of these. These are all the Street Fighters. Check all that out. Based off the comic book. So that's pretty cool. Filled a lot of holes in that collection. And then I was able to find one issue of Halloween, The First Death of Laurie Strode, number 2 of 3. It's a 3-part series on The First Death of Laurie Strode. They had the first Halloween Night Dance, and then they had Halloween 30 Years of Terror, and then The First Death of Laurie Strode. They came out with so many different variations of the covers for the Halloween comic books that I couldn't keep up. So what I'm doing now is I'm getting them in bits and pieces as much as I can find them at shows and my local comic book shop and stuff like that, where people have sales and stuff. So I found that, which is awesome. Number 2 of 3. This is put out by Devil's Due Publishing. They also do the Family Guy series and stuff like that. So I was able to find that, which I was pretty happy about.